Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Caffeinated Dino, and today we're playing Gone Home. Gone Home is another game where we walk around a house and try and figure out the story of what's going on. Similar to to What Remains of Edith Finch, I believe. Let's see, here's what the Steam store page says. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. You arrive home after a year abroad. You expect your family to greet you, but the house is empty. Something's not right. Where is everyone? And what's happened here? Unravel a mystery for yourself in Gone Home, a story exploration game from the Fulbright Company. So yeah, it looks like fun. I've heard it's a very good game. It was in a Queer's Game Bundle. So that's always fun. We always love representation. So yeah, let's dive in. Where's my mouse? Here we go. Alright, we're going to use WASD to walk, looking around with a mouse. Sounds fine to me.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. We are Caitlin Greenbrier, and we are in Portland. That's what we traveled abroad with? Small luggage amounts. Hold right mouse or left shift to look closer. I'm trying. Oh, right mouse. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Well, that's concerning. By mom and dad being crossed, I'm assuming Sam is a sibling? Locked. Locked. Is there a doormat? No. I mean, there is a doormat, but I can't, like... Alright, so right mouse zooms in. Cool. Do we have a potted plant? We do. It is very dark. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see. Window? No. Another potted plant. Use right mouse or left shift to examine held objects. Oh, and rotate. Oh, I've never been good at this mechanic. It's a goose. Ah, key. Press 1 or I to check the contents of your backpack. Oh, we got our passport. Cool. Date of issue 94. Expires in 2004. Born in 73, so we're like 20-something. Not much better than that math, though. Here's our boarding pass from Amsterdam. I hope we had fun. Oh, we get a map of the house. Okay. Ooh, I spun around way too quickly. Should I grab my stuff? Are we just gonna leave it on the porch? That's a creepy light. Read invoice. Wellspring Movers. From Tarrant. Boxes. So I guess we just moved? Is there a date? August. 04. Okay.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
At the new house added to backpack. Author magazine. The blank page, how 20 top authors conquer it. Oof, it spins very quickly. Band-aids. I don't know if I need any of this stuff. Kind of just being nosy. There's the light. Oh, it's a button switch. That's fun. Oh, we left the door open like an animal. Jesus. Ooh, look at all this mail. Nothing to grab? Ah, note. Directions to work from new home. Time, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Ooh, they seem not pleased about that. Alright, I guess we shall explore the first floor first, right? We started with this bathroom, so we might as well work our way around the house in this direction. What's that? Boone Country? Or County? Country. That barely opened. There we go, it's too close. Read itinerary. Katie's departure 7/6/94, flight A81 to Amsterdam. That's not how the continents are lined up, but sure. Oh my god. It keeps spinning. Sam. Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel's a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. I check the answer machine. Oh, there's 3.
Sam. Sam. Hello.
Oh, no subtitles.
Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so Love you. See you soon. Bye.
Sounds like someone was looking for Sam. Can I call my parents? Let them know I'm home? Since no one's here? Alright, so by this, I'm assuming Sam is a sister, not a brother. You never know. It's an ambiguous enough name. Press M2 or M to check location in the house. Yeah, that makes sense. M for map. Oh, that's the doorway. I thought that was like another opening. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so we can get right into the swing of things. Is there talking? What's talking? First bell is at 8 a.m. 250 for lunch and 95. Yikes. Jelly, the first bell was at 8 a.m.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
That's unfortunate. It's a stigmatized property. Did someone die here? Ooh, an obituary. Oscar Doc Masson. Oscar Masson, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month at his home. Mr. Masson was born September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County into practice. He quickly became a much-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, oh my god, my throat. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terrence Greenbrier, as well as, in spirit, the people of Boone County, to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Alright, so his nephew is our dad. So that's who that is. Pack of cards. Oh, a photo. Is this our sibling? Are they in? No, this is DeSoto. That's not our last name. Our last name is Greenbrier. Who is this person? What is it? ROTC? Is that what it's called when they are children practicing for the army or something? Or the military. I guess it's any branch. I'm not entirely sure. My ex's younger siblings did it? Or knew someone who did it? I'm not sure. Paris. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner. I don't know what that word is. And wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you were my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Mom, Dad, and Sam. 1 Arbor Hill, Boone County, Oregon. Weird. No one's home, but they left the TV on or something. I am leaving all the lights on like a menace. Examine paper. Pioneer CLD D703 combination laserdisc compact disc player. yada yada. Lots of stats. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD/CD player, you'll be glad to know that this pioneer seems to share this particular. Alright, someone's a writer and doing reviews. You can do better. JFK, President, US plus USSR coalition, Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese. Paradox results in JFK death being desired outcome. Oh, someone's conspiracy theorist, huh? What if JFK wasn't JFK? Back to basics. Sent back in time to Dallas in 1963 again. State of emergency in Dallas cancels motorcade. Why not disrupt motorcade minutes before? Who can fire? Oh, can I not open this? I need another light. Thank you. Miscellaneous papers. But what was that? I guess nothing. Alright, we have thoroughly investigated this desk. Oh, we need a... Nope, get out. Combination. Oh, there's another room back there. An important new look at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. The killing of JFK, a theory. Oops, I didn't want to throw it. Electrical inspection form for Terrence Greenbrier. Does the entire electrical system meet codes? Yes. Are there deficiencies which need correcting? Unclear. If yes, describe in detail. Wiring in house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames strip circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures in the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Okay, so things are gonna blink in and out, and that's considered normal for this house. And not the result of a spooky haunting, so that's good. Because I am not prepared for horror. Anything on these shelves? You. Nope. Anything on these shelves? No. Nice little library you've got tucked away back here. Ooh, what's this? A Stranger Under My Roof. Best-selling advice book for parents of teens. Oh boy. But you've raised one teen. Surely you can raise a second. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I can actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtward, Review Editor, Home Theater Aficionado Magazine. Alright, so then it's... Oh! 0451. Ho-ho! So it's Dad who's the writer. 0, 4, 5, 1. Gimme. Kublik and Wine's attorneys at law. Dear Mr. Masson, please find enclosed your original document, a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our office. Thank you for entrusting your firm with this important matter. Alright, Masson was our uncle, or was our dad's uncle. I, Oscar Masson, possessing full confidence in mind and memory, after full survey of valued items to my name, do declare in this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passage. 1. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. 2. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name to any creditors, living or dead. 3. I hereby bequeath every item of value of which I value that I possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located in Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts to my nephew Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. of Ellis County. I am out of breath for some reason. In the event that Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. should predecease me, then, and in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the state. I subscribe my name to this will, this 13th day of August 1973. Signed, Oscar Masson. Ooh, I'm glad they typed it up. That is a rough read. You did it on unlined paper? Alright, so that was hidden. So we inherited this house. Okay. Alright, is there anything else back here? Because I saw the code and kind of just ran. We didn't inherit it. Our dad inherited it. There's something back there. Do you see that? Eh. It's like there's wallpaper, like you can see. Oh. It's the actual wallpaper. I thought it was a hidden room or something. Okay. I thought it was a hidden room. Fresh. Readers tell us what their worst was. 90210. Does anybody still care? The Mayor Gates. How to subvert it. I am a teenage drag queen. It is storming. Alright, I think we're done in here. Should probably turn off lights of all the rooms. Close doors. You know, be polite.
Stay indoors. Secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Severe weather warning. Western region. Well, that's us, I assume. Will it repeat so I can actually hear the warning? Oh, we're missing a VCR or something.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Oh, that made the room dark. Oh, I dislike that. We got lots of VHSs, but no VCR. It's Mom's old work mug. The X-Files. I want to actually, sit through and watch that all the way. When I was little, my mom used to watch it. And so I've seen, bits and pieces. These are real shows and movies. I think I've seen Chinatown. If this is the one I'm thinking of, it's wild. Unsolved Murders, my dad watches reruns of that currently. Texas Ranger Walker is where Chuck Norris, I think, is from. Attack of the Killer Tornadoes. Alright, cool. Fun little nostalgia. Newspaper. Girl Scout. Oh, that might be copyright. Hold on. Role model. Is that a real band? Hold on, we're gonna Google this so I don't get copyright in trouble. Girl Scout. What's it say on the other side? Role model? Oh my god, Google, I am not a robot. It just brings up the actual Girl Scouts. What if I type music? So what actually comes up is a list of all the songs in this game. And it looks like they're real songs. Alright, we're not going to look at that list because that sounds like it might be a spoiler. But y'all should look this up. I don't want to get copyright strike. Or have to mute like a third of the game if that ends up being a thing. So we'll pick them up, listen to them for a few seconds, and then turn them back off. Because I don't know if there's a collectible achievement. An achievement for collecting all of them. Pizza! Ugh, I've been fooled. What is happening here? Oh, it's a fort. Huntings and poltergeists. Find out the truth behind stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell a hoax from a genuine haunting. How to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter. Learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us and what they can teach us about our connection with the natural world. Ooh, more doors. Nothing. Grab button. Brentmobile. That's a real band. That's... Yikes, that sounded big. I was gonna say it's a Girl Riot, I think, is the genre. Hi Terry, enclosed please find Pioneer CLDD 703 unit with remote and cables. We did a half-page review from the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to give us the copy for edits. Standard stuff like he gave us for the CLDD 502. It's a Kami player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as Laserdisc, and they want us to definitely hit the signal to noise ratio and toss-link stuff for high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit. That's cool. Getting stuff. Alright, we already checked this. What's behind this door? A closet! Oh wait, there was something over here that I wanted to look at, but I didn't because the TV was talking. Sam thought this might help Dad. Making friends even when... Oh my god. Dad, this does not help.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Ooh, we making friends? The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Green Bar. A grade 2. The story, The Turtle People, part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "Y'all are never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going up until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. That's cute. Nothing else in here? Okay. Oh, I'm in the way. Still in the way. Oh, this is just a hallway. This isn't a door. An eraser. Coupons. A whole stack of them. Specific to the United States Department of Agriculture. Forestry Manual. Prescribed burn procedures and precautions. Do not distribute to the public. Oh, somebody works for that, I guess. Lights? Excellent. More lights. Are these all records? They're very thin for books. Or they could be magazines, I guess. Textbook. World History. With a pyramid on it. Sounds like ancient history to me. Samantha Greenbrier. Below are 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper, write reproductive system worksheet number 6 at the top, then choose one of 2 stories, A or B, and rewrite it. Begin with the title and your name. Find a topic sentence to begin your paragraph. Put the sentences in chronological order. Make sure the last sentence is a good concluding statement. Okay. Well, she wrote, "This is see me." Oh no, we're gonna have to read it for real. I didn't want to read about the reproductive system, but I guess we're going to. Alright. Samantha Greenbrier. Period 4 health class. Reproductive system worksheet 6, menstrual cycle, a novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, Essa Glatz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to our home village of Willan in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of her uterus is getting thick and soft. This is gross. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes start quickly crossing out of her head. Then there, her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only for a second faster than the bombs, reaching out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Oh no. Their eyes lock, and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and, for a time, Borislav, huddled in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rashes to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join her Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It's incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Wow, that was a wild story that I was not expecting. It says see me, but she accomplished the task. She put through all of the sentences in chronological order. Oh, it doesn't have this one, I guess. I don't know. I think she deserves an A. I think she did good. We're not gonna play that in case copyright. Ugh, copyright is such a bummer. I want to play all the music. Does it say what it is? Can I read the record? No. I cannot read what the record says. Oh, I got a little bar. Not very stocked. Oh, okay. What's that? Vodka, maybe? I can't read it in the dark. Irish whiskey. Oh, there's a letter. Dad's second book. The Accidental Pariah. Message from our future states President's life once. In 24 hours there'll be another attempt and the lines of communication are down. Oh, was the other book one written by our dad too? Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish a follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Shot glass, can I put it? Okay, I just chucked it. I wanted to take it off the floor, but if we're just gonna chuck it, then I guess it can stay where it is. Yeah, so these are all records for the record player, I'm assuming. A little swanky room to hang out in. What's this, another closet or another room? Closet. More records! These are the unfavorites. They're hidden away. Aw, here's a whole bunch of his books. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm in the way. Okay. Ooh, this house keeps going, huh? Music room, dad's office, library, TV room, foyer. That's a big house we got here. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Write back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6 p.m. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Ooh, with a cursive L. Oh, kick your butt as in, like, in the game. Ooh, is Lonnie the friend you made?
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
That's our friend. Oh god, I hope they're a good person and they didn't, like, break our sister's heart or something. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. Oh, is that why all the drawers are so empty? Sam, where did you go? This dresser is really tall. Locked? How dare you? Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Oh no. You're not dead, are you? Is this the attic? It can't be the attic. We're on the first floor. I feel like I've checked. There's no drawer here, right? I haven't seen a key anywhere. Am I blind? I just missed the key. Been kind of thorough. Maybe it's just not on this side of the house. We won't panic about it yet. We'll leave this light on so that we know we have to come back here. Alright, and then we got this side of the house to explore. One of my trophies. Regional Track and Field Finals. Oops. Girls long jump. Cool. Oh, I can't open this drawer. There's nothing in there anyway. No! Shift? Nope. This one was crouch. Oh, a letter. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you want to trade places. So, how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Rumi. Carol. Okay. Oh, this one has steps. It's locked. That's 2 locked doors. Dislike. Grumpy. Who locks doors in your own house? Ugh, the Bible. I don't want that. What does that say? The Tombs of Youth. A closet. Oh, I guess we started on the right side of the house. Front hall. What's that saying? Oops, that's Crouch. Janice Greenbar, senior conservationalist. Oh, is our mom a park ranger? And our dad's an author. That's what I'm getting from this. Grab board game. Over the Alps, a novel traveling game. Goodfellow High School. Alright, we've got 2 locked doors on this floor. Everything else seems to have been perused. Alright, upstairs we go. Right, that's all down here? Yeah, that's locked. Oh, it marks which ones are locked. Good. Yes, I'm sure the other side fills in this area of the map. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Boone County. Plumed smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week as part of a Forestry Service-run controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires and drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Smoke will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. Oh, that's our mom. Anything else up on the float and landing? No? Oh, I'm assuming that might be Sam's room. Unless we have an actual radioactive room in our house. Ah, weekly planner. Couples bowling, cooking class, take apron, ballroom dancing. Bowling, alright. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Alright, so this looks like it's mom's journal. Oh my god. Notice of temporary personnel transfer. Ruth Pendleton. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a range of expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest effective 9/2/94. Please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conversationist Janice Greenbrier, is in charge of the supervision of the transferred personnel. The duration of transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. Okay. Brentmobile. Potty mouth. For Sam. Ooh. Is it empty? I miss cassettes. Cassettes were so good. Buffing, stab, cherry bomb. I know cherry bomb. Throwaway. Product. Some special? Tomb special maybe? No. Fuck your fans. Polaroid baby. Panic bitch theme. Richard, cool school. Just wanna kiss and ride. No, you don't, Queenie. You're gonna like. Excuse you. You're gonna like this one.
It's weird hanging out with girls.
Is
Daniel
it?
was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Lonnie better not have broken my sister's heart. Sam, stop leaving every damn light on in the house. You're as bad as your sister. Ah, that's what I said. I kept leaving all the lights on. Daniel called. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. Uh-huh. Sure. The fact that you still forbid me from going to the city on my own is, frankly absurd. Compared with Katie, who's only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own card now, you can't really stop me. Your warmest regards, your daughter, Samantha. Sternly worded letter. Okay. I'm assuming, that's what that noise is. Stop that. Where's the light switch? Lamp? Are there no overhead lights in here? Ooh, look at this fancy player. Nice. Where's your system? You're missing a VCR. Or a Nintendo, I guess. Grab cartridge. Adventure Cat returns. Yeah, this must be siblings' room. Yeah, no overhead lights. Glow-in-the-dark stars. Do you need that? It's so dark in here. Oh, this one of those. No, I want to turn it. It's an eye puzzle. Where if you put it at a certain angle, you can see pictures, like flamingos or something. But you can't see it when it's straight on like this. Oh. Super Spitfire. Journey of the Crystal. Nope, wrong button. Nothing on that side? No. Alright, well, she's not in her closet. So that's a good start. Is it a Lisa Frank? Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. Oh, something's hiding behind it. Oh, the Bible. Okay. What good condition it's in if she had it in 4th grade. Mitten. Aww. Samantha. Oh my god. Special, adorable, Mary. Affectionate, nice, thoughtful, honest, admirable. Very muted colors. Oops. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy yerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language that they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage from a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing sounds flowed in by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you—" But the first mate interrupted. "No. I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line. "All chased by this invincible thread, of course." Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his— No! The king stopped. The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging the line, signal her. No use. The king was nearly the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes growing wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding beneath her with distressing speed. From some dank passage, much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell flat to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line. Twisting it around her arm, she came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply. its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, that's the way on. KSNC presents Julie Hatfield, Black Francis, Mighty Boss Tones, Buffalo Tom Black, Social Distortion, Lisa Loeb, Bucko 9, The Dandy Warhol's Offspring, Sonic Boom 94 at the Teclema Fairgrounds. These are real people. Cat, here you go, Mitten. Have some pate. Brits. You better not have been reading my secret diary again. How many fingers am I holding up? I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. Ah, combination. I want to believe. See the Green Bearer. Year 11, Teacher Fletcher. Shop 1, Metalworking Engraving. Notes. Oh, C-. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait. Musical subject, but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in work. Oh, she did the plaque on the painting downstairs. That's cool. Grabbed Steggy? Stelly? Dinosaur! Steggy. Excellent. Nothing hiding under the pillow. Groove Kurt Cobain. Soundgarden exclusive interview tool. Rage Against. Oh yeah, he must have just died. Groove exclusive AIDS in Africa. Soul Asylum Live. Eddie Vedder Weezer. Brutal Assault wants it now. Max Martin wanted for the murder of Straight Edge. Seems like our sibling was into music. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done? Who's building this? Not our dad. Not our book writing dad. Is this from Lonnie? Ah, we can see. I want to go like prone and like really look under the bed, see if there's anything that I'm missing. Some boxes. A lot of boxes under there. What's this door? Oh, there are 2 ways into our room? Okay. Pacific Institute Art Exhibition. The Misfits. Nail polish. Emma, Oliver Twist, Tom Sawyer, and Dan Hare, Jungle Books. I can't read that one. Virginian. Okay, these are just like classic books. Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. Mrs. Blotha? Summer pre-college program for youth scholars, or young scholars. English creative writing. Beyond benefits program itself, 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed. Oh, well, that's cool. That's almost worth it by itself. For a year? Oh, then I opened these. Cassette. Bratmobile. Cool Schmool.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so
That's a lot more tame than I expected it to be. It's very chaotic sounding sometimes. I guess we're done in here? I was really expecting to find something with the combination. But I guess not. Right? It's not like etched into the walls or something. It's not carved under here. Did I leave it open? Alright, so we know that that door is also our bedroom. Work goggles, rubber gloves. Uh-huh. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. But Mom's supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change. But I can ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't the movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Emma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Ha ha ha. Alright, see you then. Can I go through the book bag to look for the code? What's that? I'll smoke detector. A bathroom. Lonnie rules. Right, usual bathroom stuff. Oh, why is this red? Excuse me. Sibling, are you okay? That's very concerning. Oh, is it hair dye? It's hair dye. Man, you made a mess of it.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
It looks like they're getting along. So she succeeded in making a friend, is what I'm guessing. Alright, this door next. Hey, it's not labeled as bathroom. Ooh, this place looks like it's been ransacked. This mom and dad's room, I'm assuming. Just a condom right on top. Can't put that back. The VCR's missing in here too. What the heck? Where are all your VCR players? Aw, Mitten. Our cat, Caitlin, age 5. Yep, laundry. Can't open it? No. Another Bible. Dear Mom and Dad and Sam, I'm in the channel. This is my second passage through the channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. So I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was so excited about the channel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. Nothing under there? No. Ah. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up. They go away. I'm sorry. This isn't helping, is it? Don't worry. Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn. This sounds like quite the adventure. Well, let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent. That's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick? You've got to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry's out of his slump. In the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Of Carol. Well, I guess parents were not doing well. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands. Rick. Oh, Rick lent a book. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass. Collection of poems first released in the form 1892, but not before it was banned on grounds of obscenity. He died only 2 months after its release. Oh, why is Mom hiding this? Oh, it's underwear. I thought that was another note. Watercolor techniques for florals and still lifes. Nothing in here? Oh look, a ghost game. Escape from Ghost Mansion. Woo. What's this one, a bathroom? Yeah. Oh, you get your sink separate from the rest of the bathroom. Only one toothbrush. Oh, there's the other one. I sees it. Oh, I can't open it. Nope, guess not. Ugh. After the honeymoon, was discovering your spouse personally, spiritually, sexually. Decades of service to God. Oh boy. Okay. That's enough of that. Why? What's this? Towel. Anything hidden? Nope. I'm in the way. Did I check in here? I did. That's where that note was. Right, where was I going? This way? Yes. Closet, bathroom, bathroom. Okay. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. No, that's so sussy. What is that? Alright, first this room. But I am very concerned for our sibling. Hey Sam, you were asking what my JROTC ribbons meant. Here's a handy guide. Orienteering. This means the Army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team. The Army has branded me as a certified killing machine. Adventure training. I'm a born adventuress, and no borders can hold me. The Army recognizes this. If you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. Lonnie. Well, that's handy. I hope we don't need to remember that for a puzzle. Smith Greenbar, Ghost Hunter Journal. Sightings Journal, August 31st, 1994, 1:19 a.m. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. December 3, 1994, 12:44 a.m. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello, but did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9, 1994, 4:11 p.m. Poured milk from a carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits and sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Ooh, ghost milk. October 9, 1994, 11:24. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly began to feel cold. We built a protective pillow fort. Okay, we saw a fort, so it must have been them doing it. October 22, 1994, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Lonnie and I employed Ouija board as a medium. Certain messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. October 28, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remain unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in an attic, probably due to leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Anything hidden in here? Any codes for locked doors? Keys, maybe? Miscellaneous. Nothing under there. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Okay. Well, we'll be there in a second. Oh, was someone practicing watercolors? It looks more acrylic than watercolor, but it's very pretty. They look like tulips here. But I mean, I couldn't do any better, so who am I to judge? I have cassette player. Does that mean there's a cassette in this room? Performance evaluation. Richard Patterson, supervisor. Janice Greenbrier. All fives. Supervisor comments. Ranger Pattermack has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication have been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operation have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. Alright, so the temp guy did a really good job. Good. You like to hear it. Halloween show. Don't forget your costume. The Misfits. They're awesome. See you there. Singing Lounge. Oh! Lie to mom and dad.
Sometimes you just have to lie to mom and dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to mom and dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Could tell what? That you were happy? Did you have a crush? What could she tell? Heavens to Betsy, nothing can stop me. Another girl riot band. Love that. Is this one gonna be chaotic? Yes. We don't want to get copyright. But it sounded like chaos. I'm here for it. Oh. Cool. Can I close it back? No? You're just gonna live like that now? So this drawer has nothing in it since the machine had to be hiding somewhere. So someone's a painter and a sewer? And you've got an author in the family? Very creative. Skills for Healthful Life. 4th edition. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have got to see this. We're skipping 6. Oh. Hold on. I need a picture of this. Something in the corner, and I found a secret passage. I was in the library. Secret passage marked on map. Oh, good. Well, let's go to Mom and Dad's room then, once we're done here. Ooh. Is someone steampunk? Need more gears, but you've got the bases down. Ooh, Captain Allegra and the first mate. Very nice. Your costume? My costume. Oh, Lonnie drew it. Only one costume's in here. So maybe Lonnie and Sam were the ones sewing. Oh, right, this. Let's go do the secret passage first. Mom and Dad's room closet. Oh. Wow. I suppose there wouldn't be a light in here. We don't have a flashlight. Oh, there's a string. Oh, look at these old newspapers. Ghost Hunter, Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigation log. Hidden compartments found. 3. Library, upstairs hall and foyer. Evidence of the supernatural discovered. 0. Search continues. Oh, the panel's open. Is that also drawn on my map? Yes. Okay, cool. I shouldn't have turned off all the lights. I can't see anything. Hey, wasn't I saying I thought I saw something between one of these? Look, I wasn't that far off. There was a secret thing behind the wall. I wonder why that was built. Alright, where are we? There's a panel somewhere in here? Is that what that says? Right, that's the room we're in. Here's where we are. That's the doorway. So over here. The Misfits, Saturday, October 29, plus special guest Maidenhead, Sneakia, Franklin Street.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Alright, let's go look for the other ones. Our sister has a crush. It is very cute. I'm here for it. Oh my god, it's so dark. Alright, we left Dad's office. Go towards the foyer. One of these. Take second 51, turn right, stop. Oh, okay. 5001. 5001, Jesus. Something 51. Turn right 3 times, stop. Okay, good, it's added to backpack. Heaven at the Edge of the World. Private. Do not read. The Green Glacier. Part 2. Did we find part 1? Huh. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lusciousness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through a greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water, then splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat, soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what had looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, the hands and body of a woman, still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She's one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Oh boy. Alright, we have one more panel. And that's upstairs, across from Sam's room. Somewhere here. This one. Oh, the Ouija board. No. 051 for the locker. Excellent. Hello? Hello? Who are you? Oscar. What do you want? To come back. Yeah, it's a Ouija board. Are you gonna make me actually type in the thing, or can I just do it, click it? 0. Oh yeah, this is fine. I can do this. Key! Take key. Basement!
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie... Do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
So this is all cute and well and good. I am concerned about where this is going though, because Sam's not here. We haven't found Sam. She has a picture of Lonnie in her locker. Oh, her red hair. That's right, she dyed it. Cigarettes. Sibling of mine. There's nothing wrong added to backpack? Oh boy. I guess our sister is learning all about themselves. What's the point of stealing the clothes if you're gonna keep the tags on them? You can't wear it with this, everyone will know. What else is down here? Just clothes? Okay. Alright, well we got that figured out. What was the everything is wrong or nothing was wrong? This one. Is this the one we just heard?
Lonnie came over today.
Okay, yeah. That is the one we just heard.
Everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on.
I wanted to skip the
She
dialogue.
said she
but I
felt like
can't.
she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think. But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say. But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Oh, right, we got the keys to the basement, didn't we? I was spacing out thinking about where to go since that was locked. We got the keys to the basement. So I'm assuming the basement is one of the ones that are here. So that's locked, and the one on the other side's locked. Okay. Are you the basement? Yes. Do you have lights before the bottom? I guess that's technically before the bottom. In here. Water. Chips. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long. It was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie. A funny man. Wait. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate, following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who was a lovely woman with sterling tastes and refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Indeed. Madam Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. Oh boy, they're sharing holidays now, huh? Very cute. Hey, it's very cute. Little mousy and bird too. I love it.
It's different now.
Is it?
I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Oh, wrong button. It is dark. Give me more lights. I see the string. Thank you. Oh, the same thing for Katie. Kind, amazing, intelligent, talented, lighthearted, important, and nice. Hey, it's the same thing that Caitlin did. And she did it without any of the flair that her sister did. One of my old sex ed assignments. open this? No? Good. Can't throw anything in there. Oh, another door. Nope, that's where we came from. Fumes. Smith Greenbrier. Oh, Reed College! Congratulations, I am pleased to inform you on your admission to the creative writing track on the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars for its 1995 session. We believe you have much to contribute to the Reed College community. Based on your portfolio and academic record, I am also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer's program's tuitions and fees. The attached documentation delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choices, and your dormitory assignment. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of the 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of each summer program. We very much look forward to your attendance. Again, congratulations on your admission and best of wishes from us at Reed College. Oh, she got accepted. That's great.
I'm so stupid sometimes.
That's not great.
I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing. And I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th.
What?
I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
That's really sad. Two halves. Customizable up to 10 letters, name, state, initial, and you can dream up. Gift box. Important. That'd be cute. I mean, they can write letters. It's not, like, completely cut off. Richard Greenbrier, Professor Laureate of English, University of Oregon, 1956. Why is his face cut out? Hey, it's a door. On Dad's book. Was something stuck to it? Thank you, dear Terrence. Thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognized my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears. And in this respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which your personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store science fictional deus machina. The great author speaks of their life mild and clear in honest tones, the lens crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's love and encouragement, Richard Greenbrier. Oh. So Dad never got Dad's love? Is that why his face is cut out of the painting? I can understand that. I think that's Mom's citizenship stuff. It looks like it. Ah, you're from Canada. King County. Certificate of Naturalization. Well, that's important. Better not lose it. This isn't open. Which way do I go? There's a lot of newspapers. Oh boy. What is it? What are you? Sam. I'm writing to you from Montemar Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if anyone running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, love you. Love, Sam. Oh no, Lonnie. That's an L. That's cute.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
I hope you're not getting bullied. What is this? Where are we? Batmobile. It's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome, and everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being a Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number 1, everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of peripheral vision. Costumes. Skeletons and devils. Cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. Women outlaws. This will show you who runs things around this joint. She's tougher than a wild Mustang. No female's gonna tell me, yeah! Oh, were you making zines? Kicking against the patriarchy. Heard enough? Had enough? The great... I don't know what that says. Something riot of 95. Captain Allegra. Revolution Girl, maybe? That sounds? That's a Heavens to Betsy thing. Goodfellow Senior High School. Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and it was well written. That does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Mrs. Soto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Oh no.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Heavens Betsy, terrorist. It's all a cassette player, so I knew there was going to be a tape somewhere. Alright, first few seconds. Let's hear it. Sounds great. Oh, the zine! Kicking Against the Patriarchy, the Great Goodfellow Riot of 95. Issue 1. Can I read it? Oh, the back! Heard enough? Had enough? Ready to join the revolution? Take a stand against Grossman and the patriarchy? Stand up. Maybe you just want more cool zines, or maybe even a mixtape. Send us your misses from the Girl Riot Underground. Fight back. Oh, you have a whole bunch left over! You have to hand them out! Where are we? Oh, this door was locked. Okay. Well, hold on. There was another door forever ago that I did not go through. What? What's this? I didn't go here either. Oh, in the guest bedroom. Oh, there's something here. 196.3. I wrote that wrong. 163. Was there another locked thing with a code that we needed? I don't remember. Alright, but there was another door that I missed, I think. This door, where does this door go? Where are we? Servants' quarters. Junk room. Oh, you can just hide Lonnie here. No one has to know. X-ray specs. Yolanda DeSoto. Hector Maria DeSoto. Miss Samantha Greenbrier. Oh, is Lonnie's first name Yolanda? Today's Spanish lesson. Fly, mosca. Hubcap, tapacubos. Sunbeam, rayo de sol. Dear love, do amor. Dear Sam, I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of you when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico. I think probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on their mysterious island when even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together out there in the wilderness together. And I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we together again, but I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Love, Lonnie. Oh, what's that? Girl Scout. Where is the tape player? Right here. I'm gonna have to look up all these bands later so I can listen to this music. Arbor Hill. Oh! First floor plan. Laundry, kitchen, dining room, greenhouse, pantry, and washroom. Alright, so that's what we're missing from our house. Oh! Combination. 1, 9, 6, 3. Yes! Bottles? What's this, though? Oscar Mason, Return to Sender. Mary Greenbrier, maybe? What does it say? Dear sister, Unite what shall be my last appeal to go unanswered. I write what shall be my last appeal to go unanswered, one way or the other. I feel a prisoner, as on an island, with no jailer, no human soul for commune, only my one mind examining itself endlessly searching for relief. In the years since transgression, I have sought no absolution, only their forgiveness. In good faith, I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrificed to prove my commitment however I can imagine. I don't know what this is. Since mother's passing, I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as human again, to breathe the air of human spirit once more. By grace, even a wretch like me should be saved, but I do not expect it. If no response is received, I shall henceforth accept my sentence, and one day simply cease to be. With a brother's love always, Oscar Mason. Oh, return to sender. That's so unfortunate. He had no spouse or kin. I wonder if he was gay. And that's why our sister is afraid of telling our parents. Morphine? You just got that lying around? Oh, it doesn't work. I want it to work. I can't see. The clicking on the door lights up the room a little bit, but I can't. Anything to click on in the dark? Okay, that's cute. Anything else I can click on in the dark? No? Alright, hope there's nothing important in here because I can't see. Ooh! Alright. Now let's go back upstairs. Hope we're going the right way. Yeah. Nope. This is what I wanted. Guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. Unlocked from this side. Excellent. Ah, there's something there. Salon Josephine. Jan Greenbrier. Okay. Color, perm, manicure. 119, 15, 60, 22, 12. Yeah, I guess it's 119. Oh my god, I keep spinning. Anything else under there? No. Order of promotion. Dear Head Conservative Greenbrier, due to the exemplary management of the Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year and the service's need for experienced personnel to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout northwestern Oregon. Your assistance would be thought to fill your previous position on site at the Flintlock National Forest. Your new posting would be at Regional Management Building located at 128 Bullhorn Road, which would be much more convenient for your daily commute. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. We very much look forward to your reply. Nice, Mom got a promotion. Textbook. Okay. Hi Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away, and then when she is home she takes it out on you, like because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay, I know. She's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to see your mom every day. Sorry, I didn't bring up the mom thing like that. I know, I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho-Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No. Strong feelings with that answer. Froth, music and culture. Oh no, don't let that fall. Earth, Wind, and Fire? Well, that's cool. No cameras. Not cool. The skull's the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. Treasure it always. Where is it? Show me the skull. Oh my god, my dog is having a fit. I wonder if you guys can hear her bargain. Mom's purse. There's a light. Dining hall. Dining room, not a hall. We're in a house. Take care of our forest. Okay, but let's put that down. So this is here. What's this? Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for EWF Earth, Wind, and Fire on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music career since Ugly Head again. Then it leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than cleaning brush in the freezing rain, right? Oh no. I mean, friends can go to music stuff. They can go as friends. Nothing wrong with that. But it was hidden, which makes me think she might have felt guilty about it. I mean, it's not hidden well. Okay. Open. Oh, this one doesn't wanna... Oh, it's too close. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telecom privileges, and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word of the matter. Get back on course so it won't have to happen again. Disciplinary referral, Samantha Greenbrier. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone call to students' parents. Out of school suspension. Oh, for the zine.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, 'cause they're in for one very long phase.
That's rough. Having to have that conversation is rough. I dislike that. Alright, another one of the postcards I sent. Oops. Hi, Mom and Dad. The Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gone to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel, ceiling, and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom will have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in important pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie. God, no butts in heaven. Okay, crumpled manuscript. The Accidental Warrior. Don't give up on this, honey. By Terrence L. Greenborough. Why is that sconce not on? Making it dark in here. Alright, that's just the same hallway. Why is this weird and angular? So the fridge, yeah. Sam's schedule, working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 p.m. to 7. Saturday, 12 to 6. Sam got a job. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair requesting honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter. Helen Margaret to Mr. Richard Morris Pattermock. Oh, that's the co-worker that Mom had. I guess they're getting married. Not salad dressing. Food! It's like 1 in the morning. Are you hungry? Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Frozen spinach. Have some ice cream. Why are your cabinets all out? Oh, I can see that one. There's no need to open that. I guess the kitchen's being remodeled? Question mark? Pantry. Any sneaky notes in here? No. Not that I see. Come on. Nope. Oh. Dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbrier, having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director for the State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest and very much look forward to welcoming you at your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 a.m. on May 1st. Alright, thanks for looking out for Mom at least. No pizza. Throw out your boxes. Nothing? No. Oh, there's a player in here, which means there's a tape in here somewhere. Ah, I'm in the way. Oh, there's the tape. Bretmobile, some special. Lonnie. Oh, because the power probably went out at some point. Came in through this door. What's this door? Darkness. Oh, garage. Jackson the Pariah. Oops. Sorry, Dad. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, unknown dimension. First, let me say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long I've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any sort of creepy fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the head of its time, the lost but not forgotten, but a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles, type of out there mass market shunning visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We've had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago. unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like. Timeless works such as Anna and Beastman's Message of the Snake Man, It's Inside Me by Jens Keller, and Emil Krieger's off-band Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Beach, New Jersey, we were trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just a kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban America wants, but John Russell, mild-mannered assurance agent by day, reckless history-revising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work, since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new forward for the books to appear in the brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. And we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract that follows, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We look forward to your embarking with you, and to thrusting your work screaming back into the sweating palms of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off. I hope Dad didn't take that as an insult. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary June 3rd through 7th. Oh. That's where they are right now, right? We will be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad. Alright, so that's where my parents are. They're camping. But where is Sam? Crownburger, ask me about clown combos. Alright, I guess that job didn't last long. Lonnie, my parents are leaving town, so we'll have the run of the whole house till you leave. I imagine... Oh, my parents are camping, and Lonnie leaves at 6, right? Imagine actually spending the night in my room instead of sneaking up to our usual spot in the attic. Not that the attic doesn't have its musty allure, but my bedroom is warmer. Sam, we should defy your parents' bed while they're gone. That'll show 'em. Lonnie, you were gross. Never change. Alright, that's recycling bin. Alright, I'm assuming this is the garage. Yeah. Still no key to the attic. My voice is starting to go. Well, is there still a room we haven't been in? Wasn't there a greenhouse on the map downstairs? This cuts off, so maybe that's where we gotta go. Okay, yeah. Booted out, Girl Scout. Last show ever. A going away show for Lonnie D.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh no, did you break up before she left? 48 hours and you broke up? Mom, Dad, and Sam. I had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It's from a strange alien world. I'm headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I am running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to be home. Love, Katie. Oh, a recipe, a cooking magazine. Any notes? Oh, excuse me, I had a hiccup. Jesus. Sorry about that. Oh, what a narrow closet. And no light. It's so dark in this house. Jesus. Like, I know it's storming outside, but... Are y'all vampires? Half bat or something? What's this? Oh, washroom. Right. Anything in here? Any notes? Any notes? Oh, yes. Sam, I wish I knew how to explain it better. The army is this thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I never thought of it any other way. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday, when I'm settled at base and you're done with college and you're a famous writer and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed, things will be different and we can be together. Until then, something Lonnie. Aww. I mean, like, she's going away to basic training. She's not dying. You can still write letters to each other. I know the internet's not really a thing yet, but it's coming. I hope Sam's okay. I'm really worried about where Sam is. It'd be so easy for her to have, like, be dead or something, and I hope that's not the case. Grab manuscript. Accidental human. Strong Pines. A couple's counseling retreat in the beauty of Columbia, Georgia. Oh, I guess that's where our parents went. That was so loud. Accidental pariah. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for seeing along my copies and new editions. The art cover is really something. I know you said the Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revised interest in my work has brought on a wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective, without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope that might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I am grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't have to come to end quite when I thought they had. Thanks and regards, Terrence. Alright, so Dad didn't see it as an insult that a weird magazine copied him, or contacted him. That's good. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved the president's life. He'd practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement, the days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Isn't the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own. Midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete. Secret door. Where we'll do it? Oh my god. Please don't say the double offing yourselves together. Under the stairs. Secret door.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. and I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Oh my god. Where does this go? Oh, outside. Alright, let's go find that secret place. And hopefully not find 2 corpses. That fridge is loud. My dog is so upsetty. I'm nervous. Ah, not dead. Just a seance. Thank God. Possession and exorcism. Key. Attic key. Oh my God. The food pyramid.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Oh my God, I'm getting nervous. Oscar. Oh, are they trying to summon Oscar? Alright, we have the attic key. I need to see if my sister is alive. That is my nervousness. Seance is cool, but sibling must be alive, hopefully. Hopefully this wasn't like a time thing where we had to save them. That would be heartbreaking. Alright, let's do it. Oh God, I'm so nervous. Nothing there. Oh, I'm stuck. Sam, I always remember what we had. Stay strong, kick ass. I love you, Lonnie. Oh, with tears on it. I said yes.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Okay, so she's not dead. She just ran away and is gonna live happily ever after with her girlfriend. That is what I am accepting. That is what I am understanding. That is what I am accepting. Anything else here? Oh, her uniform. Oh, they didn't get the necklace. I thought that was just a drawing for the sake of a drawing. It's shit's nail polish, of course. Read Letters to Katie. Please return to San Greenbrier. Do not read if you're not Katie.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
Alright, hopefully this isn't copyright. I don't want to have to cover it. But, that's the game. Jesus, my heart. This is such a cute story. I'm so glad she's alive. Oh my god, I was so worried she'd be dead. Hold on, I need water. My throat hurts. Oh, 2 Sierras. That's fun. So yeah, that was the game. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you loved the story. I loved it. Yeah, these are all real songs, so I'm probably gonna be copywritten. That's unfortunate. I don't want to cover this. I guess I'll just upload it and see what happens. But yeah. What an emotional story. I like these kind of games. These are a lot of fun. But I need to lower it because I can't hear myself think with the music playing. I don't even know if you guys can hear me over her singing. I might have to lower it. But yeah, I like games like this. I know they're, walking simulators is what some people call them. Not a lot of interaction, but I'm here for the story, and the story I think came through really well. It's really impactful, definitely pulled my heartstrings, and good all around. I don't know if any other games like this, so if you guys know any, please let me know down below so that I can check them out. I would love that. These story-rich games are ones that I want to find more of, and I'm not really sure how to go about doing that without YouTube. I don't want to like spoil myself by watching something to then be like, oh yeah, that's definitely a walking sim with a great story. That's not as fun. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys know any. I would love to check them out. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the game and the story. I feel like I need tissues between my throat hurting and my heart. But yeah, stay tuned for next time. I don't know what we're playing next, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow when it gets posted. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!